Hello and good morning. If things have gone to plan, it should be just after 9 o'clock back at the Hotel Russell for day 2 of Customer Focus. And Angela should be down to my left. But before we launch into day 2, we thought we should look back at day 1 highlights.
Gathering insights on our own business is also quite essential there.
15 ways to focus on your customers.
It's a big business.
They need to stick the fork into the spaghetti of back-end process.
How have you enjoyed your day today?
I've had a thoroughly enjoyable day, and what's been great about it is that we've covered such a broad range of subjects.
Really powerful, exciting speakers. I really like the lady from Twitter.
But really I wanted to give you something that was actionable and useful for today.
Why do you think summits like this are important? Why do you come to these kind of events?
I think for me personally, it's to immerse myself in my internal customers' shoes, if you like, to understand what the future might look like. In the early days when mobile was only on 2G, leave alone 3G, I called my service provider to say that I didn't think I had coverage in my area, and the advisor actually advised me that the solution was to move house.
You might be surprised to know it was from a bank. My bank manager called me one day and told me, Mr. Bergdahl, you have quite a large balance in your deposit account, my business account. Would you like me to move money over to a deposit account to earn some interest? I nearly fell on the floor.
And why are summits like this so important, do you think?
I think it's great because it has an opportunity to bring a whole different group of people together with different experiences and to share best practice. So for me, when I actually speak at a summit or when I chair, I want to take out those little nuggets. So what do I do differently tomorrow when I go back to work?
Angela, what did you make of that music from the Flash
I thought
Mob?
that was fantastic. It was a great way to start the second half of the day. And what a fabulous way to introduce our speaker from Aston Martin with the James Bond theme.
My name is Bond. Bond.
James Bond.
We're in Cartoon Corner here. Neil Kerber with me. He's our cartoonist in residence. He's been busy all day putting the conference onto canvas. So he much needs this drink. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And we're going to have a look at a few of these cartoons here. My favourite, I think, is this one here about Marry Me. He's engaging with the customers. Neil, talk us through a bit of why you did what you did.
It's just a pun, it's a silly angle, it's a cartoony kind of angle on what's being spoken about, as are most of them. And it just struck me as being an obvious kind of silly joke to do.
The senior reporter on a business reporter on Lions now. She's been covering the event all day. So you're going to cover the event tomorrow. Joe, what do you see as tomorrow's kind of highlights?
Obviously, Ed Parson, Google, who could want to learn more from Google. Also, brand biology. That looks like a very interesting speech.
Well, that was day 1. Let's hope day 2 can be equally good. But before I go, I'd like to say one thing, and I've wanted to say this for a long time. And with that, it's back to the studio with you, Angela.